As many are aware, the hashtag #MeToo movement began in October 2017, and it quickly became a global phenomenon. Accusations of sexual harassment exploded around the world, and many thought this was it. This is a time for change. Even though sexual harassment training and policies have been around for decades, going back to the 1970s, if you ask managers, they still don't really know what to do. There's still a lot of confusion about how to handle this. They're not quite sure. We want to help managers know how to manage sexual harassment complaints and also create preventative cultures around sexual harassment in a post-MeToo era. In terms of our research process, we took a two-pronged approach. We collected data in early 2019. We had data from a little over 600 employed men and women. So our sample is about half and half in terms of men and women. And then we also reviewed the recent literature from both academic and practitioner outlets on sexual harassment. In terms of what we found, there were a number of positive outcomes, which was great. So we found that around 80% of men and women believe that employers would be taking sexual harassment complaints more seriously. We also found that around 65% of men and women believe that women would be more likely to speak up about sexual harassment at work. In terms of negative outcomes, however, we found a lot of concerning results. So we found a lot of exclusionary behavior. So both men and women, but men to a greater extent, were more likely to exclude women from meeting with other men or hiring women, especially for jobs that required close interpersonal interactions with men. Another point of interest is we found that around 29% of our sample, the men and women, did not know if their organization had a policy around online sexual harassment. One key takeaway is to build a more inclusive workplace culture and environment. We recommend that managers read a book entitled An Everyone Culture by Keegan and Leahy, 2016. Another key takeaway is that organizations can refer to the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission's website, and they have a section on how to create more respectful workplaces. A third key takeaway is to not exclude women or potentially exclude women from hiring decisions and promotion opportunities or other opportunities that require close travel and interactions with men on a daily basis. A last key takeaway is to ensure that your organization has an online sexual harassment policy. This research is published in two different outlets. The data, our 2019 data, was actually published in Harvard Business Review as an Idea Watch in their September-October issue of 2019. Our literature review and a lot of the key practical takeaways is going to be published in Business Horizons in their upcoming 2021 April issue.